The United States on Friday vetoed a proposed United Nations Security Council demand for an immediate humanitarian ceasefire in the conflict between Israel and terrorist group Hamas in Gaza. 4 earlier drafts presented since the war broke out were rejected by the Security Council. 13 other members voted in favor of a brief draft resolution put forward by the United Arab Emirates, while Britain abstained. The US had offered substantial amendments to the draft, including a condemnation of the October 7th Hamas terrorist attacks that killed 1,200 Israeli people and in which 240 people were taken hostage. Jody Jacobs reports from New York on this.
13 UN Security Council members voted yes, the United Kingdom abstained and the United States vetoed the vote. The United Arab Emirates, who tabled the resolution, which was co-sponsored by more than 90 UN member states, says it's extremely disappointed and that it will redouble its efforts to call for a ceasefire. The US Deputy Ambassador to the UN, Robert Wood, says while it supports durable peace, it cannot support calls for an immediate ceasefire. This, he says, because Hamas has no desire for peace or to see a two-state solution. The vote on Friday here in New York comes after Antonio Guterres deployed a rarely used Article 99 of the UN Charter, calling to the attention of the Council any matter which in his opinion may threaten the maintenance of international peace and security. The Palestinian permanent observer Riyad Mansour says this is a sad day and that it will not stop calling for a ceasefire and to stop the killing of Palestinian people. Mansour says millions of Palestinian lives hang in the balance. Every single one of them, he says, is sacred and worth saving. Israel's UN ambassador Gilad Erdan did not address the Security Council after the vote, but in a statement said that a ceasefire will be possible only with the return of all the hostages and the destruction of Hamas. Meanwhile, the Commissioner General of UNRWA, the UN's humanitarian wing in Gaza, has written to the President of the UN General Assembly to inform him that the organization's ability to continue delivering its mandate in Gaza has now become very limited. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has told Council members here in New York that the eyes of the world and the eyes of history are watching, demanding that the international community do everything possible to end the ordeal of the people of Gaza. Jody Jacobs at the United Nations in New York, reporting for DD India.